Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Miss Cece. Y'all, I wore this makeup for my Thanksgiving holiday, which I did not film it, so I'm filming it now for you Christmas. And y'all, gotta say, with that mask, very minimal makeup. The only makeup that I have is my lip gloss, because my lip gloss was popping. My lip gloss was cool. Oh. And I gotta say, it was a technique that I did use with doing my makeup. So if you're interested in getting this look and the technique and makeup that I did use to make the holiday glam last all day, just keep on watching. Now this is a lash. So these lashes are from Eden Rose Cosmetics. You can shop them through Instagram. And I do have a link I will put down below that you can use my code to get some coins off your lashes. These are in the style Drama Queen and Would You Look. Girl, you talking about the drama. Very nice faux mink lash strips. I have all kind of styles over there. I will be using them throughout my tutorials. I need to do an eyelash tutorial, so please make sure you are subscribed. And you hit the notification bell right beside it so you can get that tutorial. Pinks and purple, a bone shade, and a little shimmer in the inner corner. That is it, girl. So let's get our palettes together. I did go ahead and prime my eyelid using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch. Masquerade Mini by Juvias. And I'm going to be using the Magic Mini by Juvias. Just a couple of shades out of both palettes. Now, the shades I will be using, I'll make sure I put them down below in the description box so you can follow along. Now, taking a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, I am going to be popping some of this shade right here called Kogi for the crease area. And I'm going to just sweep it up and blend it out very nicely. Okay, wait a minute. This brush is too big. So I'm just going to switch the brush out using a Morphe M330. Now with that shade, I'm going to gently press and sweep. And this shade is a very nice, kind of like a hot pink shade. Girl, they blend like a charm. Just going to take whatever we have left and just pat it in the inner part where the beginning and the end of the brow and the beginning of the nose area. Now just taking that shade off of that Sigma brush, I am now going to be popping some of this lighter brown shade. It is called Nana. And I am going to just buff that right around that pink shade just to give out a transition. And what it's doing, it is merging with that shade. And it's actually blending it out because I am barely touching my skin with that shade. I mean, like, barely. Now, you may have to go back and forth with shades. Once you start blending, some of the shade do kind of like disappear. I really hope you guys can see this. I am not a tech. I just try to go with the flow sometimes, and sometimes it don't work. But anyway, now I'm going to the Masquerade palette. I'm going to take that same Morphe M330 brush, and I'm going to pop some of this shade named Zobo. Very lightly because, girl, this shade is very pigmented. Tapping off the excess. What I'm going to do is darken out the outer portion, and I'm going to sweep some of that shade up into the crease area. Right on top of that hot pink shade. Just to give a little bit of depth. Oh my God. I just love pink and purple, period. Now this is a throwback brush. This is by e.l.f. This is their crease brush. I think it was like maybe $2 or $3 at Walmart. But girl, it's a very dome, nice pointy brush. If you hooded like I am, a pointed bullet brush like this is perfect for your lids. I'm right on your lid area and gets in that crease area because you know you got this little meat right here hanging where it folds. A lot of oil can get trapped in there. So I think I'm gonna go back into that Magic by Juvia's place. It's called Kesi. What I'm gonna do is tap a lot on my brush. I'm not tapping the excess off. I'm just gonna pat that on my lid area, and I'm going to, like I'm doing a cut crease, I'm going to sweep very gently onto the crease area, bring some of that shade up, and just keep patting it right on my lid. I love that shade, girl. It's matte. It's like a bone shade. Very nice. I mean, but it's pigmented as all get out. One dip into the palette is all you need. I mean, really. I'm just going to go into that purple shade one more time, and I'm just going to graze it on the outer portion of the eye. And I'm just going to buff a little bit up top so we can look blended as well. If you need to add more, add more. Besides adding the liner and the inner corner lashes, that's it, girl. So for the inner tear duct, I'm going to take some of this Kogi shade. It's like a silver, but girl, it's a very nice shimmer shade. I mean, like a silver shimmer. It's so pretty. Let me give it a swatch because it got like a little blue undertone to it. Ooh, the light is really taking it away. I'm just gonna open up the eye a little bit more. Bring it up just a little bit. And that's it for the eyes for now. So let's go ahead and move into the face. All right, so we already moisturized our face and everything this morning. And well, we are good to go. Now, look, I know you guys noticed this little texture right here. I have no idea of what's going on. It's like a couple, well, it's not a couple, it's like little tiny bumps right here in one little area. So I'm gonna have to treat that. Don't worry about it, because she is gonna be done. It is like, what time is it? It's 9:42 tonight. Yeah. Tatcha Silk Canvas. I am going to use this to blur out the pores and to take care of some of the texture we got going on over here. Next, we're going to be using the Loreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. T-zone area on my nose, here in my chin, and my forehead. I might have to go in and do my eyebrows again because, girl, they look a hot mess right now. This technique, I haven't seen a whole lot of people do this. It's the contour, then the concealer, then the foundation. You know, that one move technique thing that they've been doing or whatever. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. This is in the shade Rich Ebony. Really, really small amount of this. So what I'm going to do is place them on the back of my hand. Then I'm going to take the Morphe R4 brush very lightly. Go ahead and contour, girl. Look, oh. This is some pigmented shits. You hear me? I think I seen TaylorMade Jane do it first. And then I seen Savannah Silver. I don't know who else. I don't know, Jackie Aina did it or what. But I know I've been seeing a lot of people that I like to watch on YouTube do it. So I said, why not me? Why not I try it? So I tried it. Alright, concealer. We are going to be using the Deep Chestnut to go up under the eyes just to correct a little bit. Now, don't be alarmed. This is dark. Just take away some of the darkness, some of the redness. What I'm going to do is I'm going to boom right here on the side of there, right here on the side of here. Now, I'm going to take the Matte Velvet Skin from Makeup Forever. This is in the shade 4.1. What I'm going to do with this shade, since it's a whole lot brighter than that Deep Chestnut, I'm going to go right into the troughs. And I'm going to bring it down on the side of my nostrils to give myself a contour above my lip area, here, and here, my forehead area. And especially on the bridge of my nose to give me the highlight. Let that sit a little bit. I'm going in with my foundation. This is the Born This Way, the matte. Okay, this is in the shade Butter Pecan. Putting at least 1.5 squirts right here. Taking a small foundation brush. I am going to go right in between those shades. Taking my damp beauty blender, I am going to go right along the areas where I placed that foundation. On top of the contour. Right here, that concealer, I'm going to blend that in. This sponge is damp, by the way. And you notice how light my scalp is compared to my foundation. Now, taking a concealer brush, we're going to blend that concealer out. And taking that sponge, I am going to go right around my forehead area. Make sure the highlight and the foundation is blended together. Now I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. And I'm going to spray my sponge. This is the Laura Mercier A. This is their honey shade, their newest shade that they have out. I'm going to dump that into the cap. Dip the back of my hand like I normally do to disperse the powder everywhere on the sponge. And I'm going to go right on top of the concealer. And I'm going to pat that in. Now look at that. Flawless. Girl, I'm telling you, I did this for my Thanksgiving. And honey, I was serving looks. You hear me? Looks. And right here around my mouth area, I'm going to heavily pat that powder in. Get the crack of my nose here on the side. Now, going to go in the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Powder. This is in the shade number 310. I'm going to take my Morphe E1 brush. I'm going to pat that into the skin just to set everything in place. Ooh, girl, girl, girl. If y'all hadn't gotten to this powder, honey, this compact right here. Girl, she don't play no games. She looks good. Alright, so the bronze, the face, Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Beijing Gal. This is their Sunstalker bronzer. I had to go up a shade because Caramel Cutie was a little too light. And girl, when I bronze my face, I like to bronze my face. I don't like to play no games. So I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush. And I'm telling you, in pictures, she rocks. Just enough for enough. You hear me? Just enough for enough. I want a little bit more of highlighting right up in here. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever. This is in the shade 173. And I didn't bake for this certain reason because this powder right here is all I need. And it's not drying at all. And it's the perfect undertone. And I'm taking a Morphe M438 brush. This is where I'm going to take my Caramel Cutie because like I said, it is a little lighter and it's perfect for contouring my nose right now, honey. And I'm going to use a Sigma Large Fluff. This is the E50 brush. Jackie I always talk about this brush and I had to get it, so I got it. And girl, she told no lies. I'm going to go right up under here because I don't overline or nothing like that, but I like to have that shadow up under there, you know what I mean? And besides, this is a holiday glam, so girl, we go all out, okay? We get her done. Just using a little bit of powder. We are going to put it right there. All right, so moving on to blush. This is the Milani Coral Cave. She's a very nice pink with a little peach undertone to it. I'm going to use that Face Secret Large Stippling brush. And I'm just going to pout up those cheekbones, girl. I really haven't been dealing with highlighter lately because I just haven't been feeling it. But for highlight on Christmas, you know, for the holiday glam, we're going to be using the one from Estee Lauder. Now, this is no stranger to my channel. The Heat Wave number 1. It did break, so that's why it looks like this. I'm going to take a Milani. This is a highlighting brush. It doesn't say highlighting brush, but that's exactly what I use it for. I want to highlight the nose area right here. And right here in my Cupid's bow. And just a small amount right here on the highest points of our cheeks. It's intense. It is very intense, girls. Alright, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. So if you're looking for something that's going to last all night, waterproof, because you're going to be sweating in the club, doing your thing or whatever, Buxom is, I mean, in my recommendation. Maybe something else better than that. But Buxom is a very great mascara. But for now, I'm going to be using my Holy Grail. This is from Essence. This is our I Love Extreme Curl and Volume Mascara. But if you get mascara like anywhere, like I get it right here in the inner part, right up here on the top, just wait till it dries and then take like a brush or a Q-tip or something and just get it off. I mean, because it comes off. Not even gonna lie, it's not all that good for your bottom lashes because of the wand. But honey, for your top ones, yeah. I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Lip Liner. This is in the shade Cold Brew, just to outline the lips. Oh, and another pro tip, especially when it comes to matte lip liners, if they get stiff, like too matte to even, you know, show pigmentation, just take your sharpener, sharpen it up, just to take that first layer off, and then they should work like a dream. Push Up Lingerie in the shade Push Up. But my favorite lip gloss is Macchiato from Dose of Colors. I'll go in and spray myself one more time with the Smashbox. This is the setting spray, transfer proof. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I did use this at my Thanksgiving get together, and I wore my mask, and I gotta say, she did her damn thing. It was this and the Charlotte Tilbury together did their damn thing. I'm telling you, this was the mask that I wore for Thanksgiving. But this is all that I had in there. A little bit of lip, because I did wear more of a lip gloss that day. And just a little bit of makeup on the side right here. This is very clean on this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it on the clean side, and I'm going to put the mask on. And this is my mask. I'm talking, but I'm trying my best not to put lip gloss on the mask. But you know, if you're talking, okay, fine. You're talking. Mask is tight. Mask is under here. It's even hit my eyelashes down below. Take my mask off. Look at how clean that mask is. Just my lip. I'm telling you, true tea. Take as you will with this video. Have fun on your holiday, but if you are wearing a mask, go matte like me, or put just a small amount of lip gloss on. And if you was to recreate this look, tag me on my Instagram. Please do follow me. I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful holiday. I'm having so much fun doing vlogs, y'all. And let me know if you like vlogs. I mean, because the views. But anyway, I love you guys. See you later. Bye.